talk to me about your love life.
Widow.
Okay.
Almost 2 years.
Gotcha.
I'm a grandma.
How many kiddos?
I'm just one. He was born like 3 weeks after my husband passed.
Oh,
So it was like it's a little bit of a grief. These last two years have been,
yeah.
but I'm actively looking for
Yeah.
not fake.
Have you dated at all in the last couple of years?
So I've socially distant dated a few times.
Okay.
A lot of chit chat, back and forth, bullshit. I mean, who sends a smile with nothing else? Then you meet a nice guy and they ghost you, or they're fake.
Right.
I mean, you're not my psychiatrist. You're supposed to be my dating guru, right?
But it's
It all
fake.
interweaves.
There's just not enough information about what the heck goes into your relationships and how to find them.
I had an attraction to my husband.
Well, when did you fall in love with your husband? How long ago, can I ask?
Oh, 30 years ago.
What ways do you want your new relationship to be wonderfully different than your relationship with your husband?
Okay, wonderfully different.
It's not better or worse. It's
Right,
different.
it's different, just different.
Yes. Because that's how we keep you from trying to replace your husband. Does that make sense? And like, you're like, oh, but he's not like this, like my husband. No, he hasn't. So if we think of all the ways that it could be a new, that's why I get there. And you might have to think about it. That's okay.
When you say different, how do I want, I'm going to have to think about that.
So here's what you revealed to me. That real sense of gravitas is, I can already tell, lights you up. So you are really seeking somebody with their own sense of chutzpah, their own sense of gravitas, their sense of self. You are looking for a man with some deep emotional intelligence. So now we need to position you in places that you're meeting men who actually embody those skills. And what we do is sort of create a little bit of a filtering system, like a wall between you and your dates. And not a big one, but just like a qualifier. Like, you now have a little bit of a standard. Nothing unreachable, right? Because we still want you to like meet people and you're not a snob. But you do need to have a certain level of like what you will or will not entertain, because anybody, no matter where they are in their life, no matter if they're 20 years old or they're 95 years old, time is the most valuable thing we have, and we have to be so precious with it. And one person that is not who they say they are talking to you online is just another day that you could have been playing with your grandson or meeting somebody fantastic. And I know that sounds a little sad to like bring up, but we're in a spot where who you're talking to about 50% of the time is not a real person, or they're a bot, or they're a scammer, or they're something. Those are the statistics that we're at. Like, the only way to find somebody real is to find real people from the area who's willing to talk to other shitty, cool people from the area and tell you what's up. That's what this is. So we as matchmakers, like, we would have to be very comprehensive about who these people were that we were setting up with these celebrities, because if we were wrong, we were in trouble. But you deserve that same experience. Just because you're not a celebrity doesn't mean you should meet shitty people. It means you should have the same resources, and it shouldn't cost you $50,000 to do it.
Oh, I absolutely do. For me, I want to meet someone. I don't want to have to worry about their background. So
anytime you're interested, somebody messages you, you could be like, hey, Alisa, here's Bob. We'll do a check. We'll make sure he's a real guy. I'll be like, hey girl, he is who he says he is. Like, let that guard down. You stay up till 3 a.m. and you do your little teenage girl self and have fun. Or the adverse would be true. You send me Bob and I'm like, girl, don't you do it. He's in Nigeria. Like, move on. And you're like, oh, good. I was about to send him pictures of my grandson. Like, that kind of stuff. They will literally turn into piles of guys who are real and guys who aren't. It's crazy.
yeah, I know.
You are actively doing things, you're putting yourself forward, and you're going to be rewarded for that. And I will tell you, because again, people who don't do that get scammed. And so anyway,
I'm not on Tinder though.
Good. Don't do it.
Thank you. Have a good night. It was nice meeting you.
You too, my love. Have a great weekend.
Thanks.
Bye.